Absolutely, Nocturnals, the Sinister Path. So if you haven't ever read the Nocturnals, it's a Dan Brereton is the creator, and it's basically a group of these like B movie monsters. They're kind of like a family. There's like a starfish lady, and then there's like Doc Hoare, who's kind of like the leader, and he's got like a daughter who's Halloween girl. He's got this cool like zombie guy, the Gunwitch, who just is like does his
That
bidding.
Gunwitch, he's awesome.
And then there's like a raccoon guy. He's like a feral thing, genetic chimera. I don't know. It's just crazy. But anyway, so this is the latest chapter in the Tales of the Nocturnals. The story itself is pretty basic. There's a couple like creatures that have been abused by their father, and then they're trying to get revenge, and the Nocturnals and their gang kind of get dragged into it because they're coming after a guy who's like a friend of theirs, and hijinks ensue. Actually, not really hijinks. It's more like violence and
Scooby-Doo hijinks
and killing and fighting and stuff. But it's pretty good. I mean, I think this book, story wise, it's a nice kind of B movie type thing. Like it doesn't really blow you away with this super innovative story, but the art just is really cool. It's like painted. Like I was trying to figure out. I always thought this stuff was like oil paints or something.
Mm-hmm.
But someone said it's watercolor. I'm like,
I was wondering if it was
I'm
watercolor.
like, there's no way this is watercolor. And then I read a little more. It's like, well, he like sketches it, then he does watercolor, then he does like some digital stuff to it, and like enhances it, does all this stuff. I'm like, so I don't know how the hell he creates this artwork, but all I know is it's pretty cool to look at, and it looks like nothing else out there on like the stands. Like it's very unique to Dan Burton and unique to his sensibilities, and it's pretty cool. So anyway, like if you're kind of into B movie monsters and stuff, I think Nocturnals is a cool thing that you may not have heard of. It's pretty unique, pretty cool. I guess the biggest problem is I've been reading this book now for, I don't know, 25 years probably. Because it started in like the 90s
stories
or whatever, and there's like maybe 5 volumes of stories.
Right.
It never really goes anywhere, right? Like, I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, so, you wait 5 years for the next chapter and yeah, they have an adventure, but, nothing really changes in the overarching story. Maybe there's not an overarching story. Maybe it's just
a bunch of
little
one-shot type things, or little
I mean,
novella
they're
type stuff.
connected and they're chronological, and there is some growth in the characters, like they age and relationships change and a little bit, but nothing like major, And so it's just kind of like, man, I've been reading this book for many years, and I feel like I haven't really gotten very far, And there's some books like that, but like something like Hellboy, you thought it was like that, and then by the end, Hellboy goes to hell, and it kind of all wraps up and ends. It's like, oh, Hellboy actually has a beginning and an end, which is kind of cool.
But it's not ending because it just goes on and on for now. But it goes back.
Well, they go back.
Well,
stories.
right. They do other stories.
I'm
being kind of facetious, but the main story,
is done. Yeah. So anyway. But yeah, this does not end, and I don't know that it ever will, and that's fine. I mean, it could just be a cool thing that you get a little Nocturnal story every 5 years. And
I love Brereton's artwork.
Yeah,
and
really
Nocturnals is fun. It's just a fun book.
It's fun,
and the art's so good.
Yeah, I agree. The art is really the star of the book, but yeah, it's good stuff.